What you been up to?
Well, after compiling the results from the respondents with the research application project on mental health needs in Lubbock, one of the top themes that we discovered was access to services are lacking in the Lubbock area.
Access to services. So does that mean that when people are going in for services that they just don't have anywhere to go, kind of a thing, as far as access?
I think access in this sense was a loose term. So, in the sense of access where there aren't any counseling services available to certain populations, and even with certain populations within agencies, the access to those services are limited.
Okay. Very good. All right.
Basically, what I have found working in the criminal justice field for 24 years, I noticed that there is a lack of access to services for people with substance abuse problems. There's very limited services, and after hours is one of the biggest problems that we do have. I know there's one agency in town, which is Family Counseling Services, probably the only agency that provide substance abuse services for clients in after hours. So that we need more services for individuals in terms of either treatment and help, availability of services, I should say.
Then one of the other things that we found that is pretty obvious in Lubbock is children and youth having difficulty having access to services, as far as if they don't have a way of funding, many of them do not have access to a psychiatrist or counseling services or doctors or anything, and if they require hospitalization, often that requires them to be sent off to surrounding cities.
Not being able to get services in their own community,
No, not at all.
which would be much more
Abilene, Amarillo, Midland, they're often have to travel.
That's a big deal.
The one thing that I noticed was the lack of services for severe mental illness. So for clients who have psychotic features or who need inpatient, there's really kind of Sunrise Canyon, and it's really difficult to get someone placed there. And then even when they do, it may not be kind of an easy process to get them there. And kind of going back to what Logan said, the accessibility of it and the limited bed space. And so that's the one thing that I found.
And the